Hello and good afternoon again. How are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen? You might be thinking, does he have another shirt? He does, I promise you. We just done it both on the same day. Right, guys, this is a little trade secret that you're going to find out with me. We'll give you loads of these over the period of the next few months, next few years. This particular one is rosemary salt and kale ash. Now, I currently use kale ash in my restaurant. It's a very, very earthy flavour. It looks amazing on a plate, goes really, really well with chicken, pork, broccoli, things like this. But the other one I see a lot at the moment, especially, is rosemary salt. Now, if you go to a nice fancy gastropub or something like that, usually you can pay an extra 50p for this amazing delicacy, and it does taste absolutely amazing. So, you might be asking, does rosemary actually give off salt? No, it doesn't. What we're going to do is show you exactly how it's done. Now, we actually have fresh rosemary for this. You can't use dried, hence, obviously, you'll figure that out in a minute. So, this beautiful plant, we actually leave on the windowsill. My mum's got it growing beautifully. What we're going to do is leave the stalks on. I'm just going to literally peel very gently the leaves off. Okay? I'll do it to one more. Again, be very gentle with the plant. The plant is still alive, people, yeah? This thing does breathe. It looks very beautiful and green at the moment because we sing Bob Marley to it all the time, which is lovely. Okay, and now we've got the kale. So we're going to dump a little bit of kale there. Okay? I know, very, very difficult this one. I know, people, I apologise in advance. What we're going to do now is we're going to have a gas mark 2 on the oven. If it's a fan oven, gas mark 1, you're looking at around about 100, 120 degrees centigrade. You don't want it too hot because it will burn. Okay, what we're then going to simply do is throw this into the middle of the oven. And yes, people, this is a phrase that I've been waiting to say since I was a kid. And here's one I made earlier. Happy days, look at that. So you leave it in the oven for roughly an hour and 20 minutes until it goes completely dry. So try and keep them separated if you can. So there we go. So as you can see here, we've got the rosemary. So what we're going to do is just pick this up. It's very, very delicate. So we're going to pick it up very gently. And all we're going to do is just pinch it. There we go. Lovely. And the same with the kale. Kale goes straight into the bowl. Now, as you crunch it, don't worry about it, it will shrink. Now you don't want to keep the stalks. So you want to separate them. Now, yes, you can obviously take the stalks out before putting them in the oven, but on the other hand as well, you do still get other flavour off the stalk. And when you go completely dry, as you can see, it will remove just the stalk and the stalk on its own. Okay. Oh, sorry guys, but waste not, want not in this world, as they say. Yeah, happy days. Some kale's got some rosemary in, lovely. Okay, so we'll leave that aside, I'll sort that out later. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. You actually have kale ash. Okay, like I said, take the stalks out. And a little bit of rosemary salt. As you can see, it looks like the rosemary salt, the rosemary that you actually get from dried rosemary. But the thing is with this, it actually turns into a much more powdered form for us, which is much, much better. And there we go. Now with these, you can actually leave in a container or with sealed over with cling film. What I tend to do is, because obviously we are putting it into a salt, I use natural rock salt. Now you can also use Mullan sea salts, is another one we use very regularly, which is amazing. But as you can look at these beauties, look at that. Now this is proper salt, okay? And if you're anything like me, I just spilled some to the sun. Straight over the left shoulder, please. Thank you very much. Right, there we go. Obviously with the kale, you need a little bit more in there. Oh, a nice bit in there. Okay, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. So, you've got your rosemary salt that you'd pay the extra 50p to a pound for. You've now got on your sweet potato fries when you want them indoors. And you've also got our kale salt. Obviously, like I said, you can split it, have half of salt, half of the ash on its own. The main reason why is because I love using kale. It's not just a flavour, but as a decoration as well for the plate. And there's nothing worse than having too much salt when you're down. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed our top tip of today. And remember, next time you're out there, if there isn't enough rosemary on the chips, you now know how to do it. Many thanks, much love always, and see you soon. Bye for now.